Hey guys, so we find ourselves in chapter 13, and where we are is Jesus is having this supper with the disciples. Now, custom of that day was before anyone would eat, that someone, a servant of the house, would wash everyone's feet. And so here they are, they're already into the meal, things are happening, and surely everyone's looking around thinking, well, no one has washed our feet. But they were all thinking, well, I'm not going to wash feet, because whoever would take on the position of washing feet would say, then I'm the servant. And they're saying, then I'm the least of the disciples. And nobody wanted to say, I'm the least of them. So they all looked around at one another as dinner went on, probably kind of having the same feeling in their mind, but nobody actually doing anything until Jesus gets up and begins to wash the disciples' feet. And as he washed the disciples' feet, he came to Peter, and Peter was like, no, don't wash my feet. But Jesus says, unless I wash your feet, I have nothing to do with you. And so Peter reluctantly allowed him to. But I'm sure everyone in there was thinking at that moment, oh, it should have been me. Not him washing our feet. It should have been me. They're having regrets, wishing they had. But I love what it says here in verse 12. It says, when he had washed their feet and put his outer garment on and resumed his place and said to them, do you understand what I have done to you? And so this is a very intimate moment. Verse 14, he says, if then your Lord and teacher have washed your feet, you also should wash one another's feet. For I have given you an example. He's showing them an example. This is how you're to do. That you also should do as I have done for you. Truly I say to you, a servant is not greater than his master, nor a messenger greater than the one who sent him. If you know these things, blessed are you if you do them. And so he's saying, hey, guys, this ministry is about serving and being a servant. And I'm setting the example. Now, he's saying that they should do just like he had done. But could you imagine how that had to have been? Could you have done that yourself? Think about it. When he's washing their feet, he's washing Peter's feet, thinking, you're going to deny who I am only a few hours from now. He came to Thomas and said, Thomas, you're going to deny you're going to doubt whether I'm even the Son of God. And yes, he washed Judas' feet, knowing, Judas, you're going to betray me unto death for 30 pieces of silver. But yet he would wash their feet. When I see that and I think about that moment where he's washing the feet of those who would deny or betray him, but yet in love, he did it anyway. It makes me look inside myself and say, can I do that? Can I be a servant even when I've been hurt? Can I be a servant even when I know that they won't serve me back? But that is the example that Jesus set for us here to do. And then a few verses later on, and he says, this is a new command I have for you, that you love one another just as I loved you. And so he's saying, just like I washed your feet, just as I forgave your sins, that's how I want you to love one another. And he says, and this is how they're going to know you're my disciples. As we look at this and we evaluate our own love for one another, are you ready to wash feet? Are you ready to be the servant that God's called you and I to be? I'll see you tomorrow.